Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. I think it's been like 2 weeks more or less since I did my last video. And of course, if you watched my last video, it was about depression. I was going through a horrible episode of depression and I wanted you to see the raw footage of that, even though the night before was more extreme, more deep, more dark side of the depression. And you don't think about picking up a camera or whatever to blog because it's so deep, dark, and extreme that you're barely hanging on. You're pushing your way through it, at least trying. And part of me wishes I still would have just quickly picked up the camera because I think it would have helped a lot of people to think you're not alone. This is, and to show people what depression really looks like. And maybe it would have been even a more reason to really try to pull through. But I didn't record it, and it is what it is. Hopefully, I don't have to go through this again, but if I do, maybe that will be something I'll think about. And my depression, I'm sure, hasn't completely gone away, but I have done a lot better since that video. And in that video, I was telling you guys that what was adding to my depression and adding such a high level of stress was this moving thing. We were living in one duplex right across the street that we had been there for 4 years, and we're really happy and peaceful with it. It needed some work on it because we had like a flood like 3 times through the septic tank, and it wasn't properly being fixed or controlled, and it created damage to the flooring, but we still just try to make it clean and just try to make the best out of it until the owner was ready to fix it, which he had told me he would. Other than that, I was really happy over there. I lived by my friend who's like family to me. And so we would protect each other and we just look forward. You know, we could see each other from door to door. Our doors faced each other. So when the owner came to me and said, I would like you guys to move across the street to the duplex that I'm fixing because it's going to be all brand new. It's going to be nicer. And I want you guys to have a nicer place. And I promised I would fix your floors. And so this will give me a chance to do that. So I would appreciate it if you guys can move across the street. And I thought, oh, the moving. I try to live in a place for years because moving is so hard and so exhausting. The place before that, I lived 14 years. So I tend to live at places for a long time because for one, I'm happy there and that's why I'm living there for a reason, or I'm making the best of it even if it isn't perfect. But also moving is very exhausting and very hard. And so at first I wasn't keen on the idea. I'm like, oh my God, leave me here. You know, I'm happy here. I'm next to my friend, blah, blah, blah. But as I talked to my husband and we thought about it, it was probably the best thing ever because in the other place we had a laundromat next to us and people would cross my yard and I would have to constantly run out the house, fight, you know, battle people and say, please stop crossing my yard, respect the yard just because it doesn't have a fence. This is a front yard. They would cross through my cars and it was a constant battle. Then with the laundromat, it was 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, couples arguing, people smoking, the banging of the door. It was just, and that's the reason why they crossed my yard was to get to the laundromat when they could have just went to the sidewalk and then walked up the laundromat. And so when we start thinking about that, we thought, yep, we'll do it. That's the best thing that could have happened to us. And we finally moved. And I was stressing, it was adding to my level of depression because they had told me that same day, you know, it's only going to take a week to fix it. So start packing now. So I started with my kitchen and pretty much packed my entire house. The only thing I didn't pack was stuff that could just be carried over or moved with the dolly. And so 1 week went by, 2 weeks went by, and nobody was giving me updates or any information. So I had to go myself and find out, go look at the house, see what they were doing, how far they were at, you know, how much more they needed to do. And I had to do that 3 times and they would see me and not tell me nothing. And so I'm like, you're the one that wanted me to move. So why am I struggling, you know, stressing and struggling to find out stuff? You told me a week. It ended up being 5 weeks that I had to wait. I will never do that again. But now that we're here, we're thankful it was worth it. I wish it wouldn't have took 5 weeks or I would have had heads up that it would take that long. But nevertheless, we have finally moved. We love our yard. We love our backyard, our front yard. We love the privacy. We love that nobody has any reason to cross any part of our front yard. We don't have The neighbor to the left is a friend of ours who's also our mechanic, and it's a private property. Neighbor to the right is a sweet person. I don't know her really well. I've just seen her a few times, but she seems to be really sweet. And after that is a field. So it's very, very private. We like that. We don't have to deal with crossing the yards. We don't have to deal with the laundromat. I mean, we're just so much happy and peaceful. And the house here is nicer. It's not, everything is not completely new, but what was damaged, they fixed it. And it's brand new paint. The whole house is painted. It's like an off-white beigey color. Carpets are in the room. We didn't have carpets in the room over there. In fact, it's been 18 years since we had carpets, so I had to go out and buy a vacuum cleaner. But it was worth it, and the vacuum cleaner works good. We bought a Bissell. But the rooms are carpet, and we love it. It makes the room feel just warm, cozy, fuzzy. I mean, it just makes a big difference in the rooms. We love it. My kids are loving it. The other part of the flooring is laminate flooring, but it's a better quality laminate flooring. It's dark, and I love that. So I had to buy me a Swiffer because I want to take really good care of it. And everything is nice. I bought a lot of new stuff for the house. I bought new bedding, which you'll see in the following video or right after I'm done talking to you. We bought new stuff for the bathroom. Like I said, new Swiffer, new vacuum. So we're really happy. We're really at peace. The property is up for sale, but we're guaranteed to stay here at least a year. So I'm hoping that we can stay here a very long time. I would hate the new owner to say no, because they can say, no, I want this for my family or for myself, or they can let us stay here. So I'm hoping they'll allow us to stay here for a long, long time. But if they don't, we at least have a year. And that's the only pending thing that I hate, that I don't know what's going to happen for sure beyond a year. So, but I'll keep you guys updated. But until then, I'm loving the new place. And there's still some things that I'm going to update and buy. I haven't put up my mirror back here, but you'll see that in the continuation of this video. I'll take you from the front door all the way to the rooms, to the end of the house. I'll even show you the backyard through my window. So I really hope you enjoy this house tour. I know this video is long. It's probably almost an hour long, but bear with me. It's so worth it, at least to me, because I'm really happy with it and I'm really at peace. And my depression has completely stopped. I'm not saying that I'm completely out of the depression, because that's how depression works. You can have very good days, and then all of a sudden it's like a wave. Then you have some very bad days. Just when you think you're done, here it comes again. But I'm hopeful and I'm praying that it's over, at least for a long time. I'm sure in the future, life happens, things happen that I could, that could very well happen again. It's happened in the past a few times, and so it's happened again. So it's never guaranteed to go away. I'm sure in the future, God forbid, I hope all is happy and peaceful and healthy. But I'm sure that if, when you're going through some bad times, depression could attack again. So each time I'm just hope that I'm prepared for it as best as I can. But I was telling you in that last video that this was adding to my depression a lot. And it was adding to my stress level was on a high. And it was attacking the depression that I was already in. And I just wanted it to be over. I want it to be moved. I want it to be done with. So it is done with. So just keep me in your prayers that, if the depression comes back, that this, by moving and being done, that it won't be as bad as it was. So stay tuned. If you want to see my house tour, continue watching. And into my next video, take care. So here we go. This is my front door where you would walk in. There's nothing really here. Never mind that. That's laundry that we're going to do in a little bit. I'm looking for a furniture piece to put here. I used to have my mother's altar here, but it's kind of more sacred, so I want it in another spot. And maybe I'll still keep it there, but the altar will be different. I'm really looking for a furniture piece, like a beautiful wood furniture piece that comes with the mirror, place where you could put your keys and maybe a couple of family photos. So that's what I want there. The flooring is all new, so I really like the flooring that they put here. Of course, we have the Virgin of Guadalupe. We're Catholic, so we always make the sign of the cross, get a blessing before we leave, and we get another blessing when we come home to thank her for allowing us to make it home safe and sound. So whenever I do a update, I'll let you know what piece I chose to put here. Of course, here are the switches for right now. This is where our keys are. This is one of our front windows where you can see our front yard. They did all new landscaping there. And then we used to live right across the street. That's actually, sorry, wrong finger, the laundromat and the soda machine. Right next to that, if you can see it, the greenhouse, that's where we used to live. So we just moved pretty much, just barely across the street. I don't know why I'm saying barely. We moved across the street, but kitty corner is what I'm trying to say. Okay, so I'm gonna go by the door, which you just saw. Coming in, this is the living room, this is the dining room. They put this new flooring. It's laminate, but it's a better quality laminate. I love it that it's dark flooring. As I mentioned before, over there was a light, really cheap laminate. Any little water will damage it, and of course we had a flood, so imagine how that was. But I like the dark color of wood, and so this is a better quality. We bought a Swiffer. Because you're not supposed to use a mop, and we really wanted to keep it up and take good care of it, so I bought a Swiffer. So we mop it with that, and then I had to buy a vacuum cleaner because, as you'll see when I get to the rooms, we got carpet. We haven't had carpet in 18 years. We lived in the previous house before we moved across the street 14 years, and then across the street we lived 4 years, and all that whole time it was just all flooring. There was no carpet. So I had to buy a vacuum cleaner, which you'll see in that corner over there, which is really nice. So this is my husband's favorite recliner. It's so comfortable. It rocks. He sits there and watches TV or eat dinner. And then over here we have my daughter's sewing machine, which is in a perfect space because on both sides she has to let it out. So it flips up and goes out, and it gives her plenty of space to do all her sewing. We have a lamp right here. A friend gave me this lamp, and it still had the tag on it. I had a hard time taking it off. But it's really nice. Over here we have our dog bin. We just bought this bin for the food because it's ant season and ants were getting crazy into their food bag. And so we bought this. It seals completely shut, so now we don't have to worry about that. This furniture piece used to be right here in the center. It was our center coffee table, but now we decided to put it as an end table. Never mind the wood. It's got damage with people putting drinks and different stuff. Nail polish. Somebody decided to polish their nails, which is horrible. But my husband's going to refinish it and put it together. It's good quality wood. So, and it has drawers, which we like, which is really nice. So, and here are some family photos. This is me when my dad walked me up in my first wedding. My dad had cancer and was really ill and wasn't able to walk me up in my wedding to my second husband, which we've been married for 25 years. So I kept this picture because this was my first wedding, and the only reason I kept it is because that's the only picture that I have with my dad walking me up the aisle. My husband completely understands and agrees. My ex-husband is not in the picture. There are people that are not in the picture. It's just me and him, and I wanted to just cherish that memory. Like I said, he wasn't able to walk me in my wedding with my husband now because of having cancer. This is a family photo with my husband. This was in 1995. I was pregnant with my son. My daughter, Adriana, was 5 years old. It's one with her by herself. Now she's going to be 28 in 2 months. These are some senior photos of all three of my kids, my two daughters and my son. So it's just some senior photos that they took. This is my daughter's wedding picture collage. She got married 2 years ago in August. And so it's just pictures of her, her husband, our family, friends, all that stuff. Her flower girls, all of her wedding. And then right down here is a picture. My kids did this for our 25th anniversary this year. We've been together 28. Well, we've been married for 25. And so my daughter had did these chalkboard things that says Jorge and Carmen married June 5th, 1993. 25 years later, still married June 5th, 2018. And so that's a picture when we started our first months together. Right there, and then that's a picture of our family right now. It's the glare, you can't really see it. Oh, the glare is killing it, but I hope you can see it. And there's a picture of my daughter, Adriana, she was in junior high. I love having pictures on the wall. This is our swamp cooler. This is our couch. This couch is old, but it's still in perfect condition. It turns out into a bed, so that's why I keep it, because if I ever have guests over, I could just pull out the bed. But I do want to get a new set of furniture, like 2 matching pieces and even a new recliner. But this recliner right here is so nice that until I get one that can be just as good or better, I'll replace it. But I do want 2 matching piece couches. So until I get that, and hopefully one of those pieces can have a bed so that when I have guests over, I have room for them. But for now, this is what we have. So yeah. And then this is our window that goes to the side of our house, divides us from the neighbors, which happens to be our friend and our mechanic. The dogs play outside. They're outside right now. This is an end table that matches the one over here. So this is in better condition. It has our lamp. I like to have the lamp on at night. It just makes the house feel so cozy. Our controls over here in this corner until we find a spot because everything is so tight. We have our Swifter. We have our new vacuum cleaner. We bought a Bissell vacuum cleaner, really light, but it does the job for our rooms because there's only carpet in the bedrooms. So we have the boxes there. This is our entertainment center. This entertainment center my husband did years ago. Pure wood, it's really heavy, and we just got our TVs, some family photos, some DVD players, stereo players, little things, gadgets that my husband like of the soccer player, which 3 of the soccer players knocked down. I gotta pick it up. Yeah, family photos and some wine and stuff like this. This is hard to explain. It's a saint from Mexico that just became saint like a year or more ago. He died when he was 14 years old, defending his faith in God, and they wanted him to deny God, kind of like what St. Peter went through, and he said no. He kept defending God and his faith, and they killed him at 14 years old, and he just became a saint in the Vatican and all of that. If you're not a Catholic, never mind the story. It's hard for you to understand. But so he's Joselito. My husband built this case for him, but his foot broke. So we got to glue his foot back and put him together. And of course, these are cords and stuff. Right here is, again, probably like you've seen in my old house, it's my movie collection. There is my board game collection, and from top to bottom is my movie collection. It has a layer back and a layer back on the top layer. So there's 2 layers in each shelf and 2 layers of videos and DVDs in the back of that on each shelf. So yeah, and then going towards this way is our dining room. This is our antique desk. It kind of reminds me of the movie The Love Letter. Sorry, I was wiping my mouth at the same time. It reminds me of the movie The Love Letter. It's an antique desk. It's really nice. So we got our printer there, and we got some family photos here and a clock. That's my husband's parents, a friend and neighbor of ours, Edith and her son Caden, and a family picture of our autism march, and then some more family photos, some photos of me and my husband, our wedding day 25 years ago, just different photos of me and the kids and my husband. And up here, we're still trying to figure out this stuff up here. It's the last stuff that we brought from the old house, and we're trying to figure out a place for it. Otherwise, these counters will be clear. This is an antique stereo that my brother gave to me before he passed away. It's a turntable. It has a FM AM stereo. It has just a lot of albums that he left with me. So sometimes when I'm in the mood, I'll take everything off and play it as I'm cleaning. But other than that, for now, it has my children's diplomas, my daughter's graduation picture, and all their senior graduation photos of all 3 of them. Then we have the fold-out tables. That's something that I'm giving away. We have our beach chairs, Justin Bieber collection backpack that we're selling or trying to give away. And then my husband's favorite DVDs, which we don't know where to put right now. So it's right here. This is his desk. And so he has 2 monitors, 2 hard drives, a couple of laptops. One doesn't work, and I don't know which one it is. But the other hard drive and monitor do work, and his laptops work. So he likes to, watch videos and do his music and just be on the internet. He's mostly on the internet on his phone because it's more convenient, but whenever he's at his desk listening to his music, whether it's on the stereo, and he has a lot of music on his laptop, he'll do that, stuff like that. Just his personal computer space. How about that? This picture is from the other house. It's from a dear friend of ours who passed away. We're still trying to figure out where we're going to hang it up at. I think we're going to hang it up here because that's the only space there is. It was in my room for a while. So when I did my room tour, you would have seen this in my room. But now I want it in the living room because I feel it's more fitting. I got something different for my room. So this is our dining room table, our centerpiece with our mats. I'm thinking of getting some new mats, but this says, together we make a family. Family is the heart of our home. A family is a patchwork of love, all kind of different family messages, and our centerpiece with our wine bottle. This is another front window. You can see our Yukon and other people's cars parked, and they're working on that fourplex right there because they're going to be selling that property. They're going to work on the house that I used to live on and the duplex I used to live on over there. I keep putting that bad finger. There's where I used to live right there. They're going to fix it now that I'm out, and they're going to just sell each property individually. So this is my glamour shot portrait that I did in 1995. I was 5 months pregnant with my son. You can't tell because I have a wrap on. My hair is short. I do not like my hair short. It looks really cute here. They did great makeup on me. They did a beautiful style on me considering I had short hair. But I love long hair. I'll never cut my hair again. I did that, what, 2 or 3 times in my life, and I regretted it every time. I don't know why I do it. If I want change, I'll do color or different hairstyle, but I will never cut my hair again. But I love this. I did as a surprise for my husband. I have different ones. So yeah, so that is the scope of the dining room right there for now. And I'm sure as we go, as we settle more and more in, I'm gonna change up some stuff, buy some new stuff, change up some stuff, rearrange some stuff. But for now, this is how I have it. Like I said, we have to put up that painting and get rid of some stuff that we're selling over here, just different stuff like that. But for now, and we're gonna clear that counter. That was, like I said, the last stuff we brought over, and we have to figure out a spot for it because everything's so full. So yeah, so that's the living room, the dining room, sorry. And this is the living room. And now we're gonna head towards the kitchen so you can see that. Try not to make this video long, but it's already at 12 minutes. So yeah, so this is a kitchen. I love the flooring that they put in this kitchen. It's not regular linoleum. It's a hard, good quality flooring. I can't even explain it, and I love the design of it. So it's perfect. It's easy to mop, easy to sweep. You can feel and see the quality. I can't explain it. That's our refrigerator. What I like magnets and mementos and stuff on the refrigerator. Yeah, so we're still settling in the kitchen too. They were missing some shelves in like 2 or 3 of the cabinets, so I have to put a lot of stuff on the counters until they come and put those shelves in for me. So yeah, so some of the stuff is normally here, but not all the time. That's my chopped fruits and vegetables and all that kind of stuff. The lightweight dog dispenser, I'm not even talking right. Toaster, stuff where I put my rice in, my cinnamon toast bread, jalapeno cans, all kinds of just stuff. I had my dishes washed, and my son left this dirty dish. I don't know why, but my sink was clean. But anyway, we'll wash it, no biggie. So yeah, dishes are piled up over there because, like I said, there's 2 or 3 cabinets that don't have a lot of space, that don't have the shelves, so I can't put them there. It says I wash them, I let them dry, then I put them away wherever I can until I get the shelves. So yeah, those are my bananas, my smoothie bar station. I call it my smoothie bar station. I'm gonna really make it really cute. Have the sign smoothie bar station. I make a lot of healthy smoothies, so you see a lot of bananas. This is the my stove. I'm gonna replace these new because one of them got misplaced. So those tops, I'm gonna replace them in the next few days. This is my husband, my son's coffee station. They put the cereal there for now because, like I said, there's no space. But my son and my husband are the only ones that drink coffee. The microwave. So yeah, so that's the scope of it. So a lot of this stuff won't be here, but like I said again, I'll repeat, there's 2 or 3 cabinets. Like this one is missing the shelf. See? So this is where I normally put my son's medication, my daughter's medications. They have asthma, allergies, all kinds of stuff. So that's one of the ones that are missing shelves. So that's why you see a lot of stuff. It looks cluttered. It is clean. It's pretty neat considering that it looks like a lot of stuff. But once I get those shelves in, a lot of this stuff won't be on here. But this is what we got going for now. So yeah, and we got our measuring spoon, stuff like that. Just what a normal kitchen is. So now we're gonna go towards the hallway. This is our heater. It's our hall, so we still have that same flooring here. This closet is our utility closet. It's a hallway closet where we have extra pillows. So when guests come over and they sleep on the bed, we put new pillowcases on these pillows and they could use them to sleep. And we have autism bins, all the stuff for our autism march. holiday bins where it has all our stuff for the holidays, whether it's tablecloths, decorations, our tree, everything is in these bins. It's neat, but this closet is full. So then we're going towards the rooms. So this is my son's room right here. My son is laying down. Hi. So this is his room. He actually switched. This house over here is the exact same format as the house we used to live. Just it's across the street. So, but my son, this would typically be my daughter's room at the other house. Now him and my daughter switch, and he likes this room better. So his window faces the side of the house. This is his bed. We got him a new bed, new bedding. He just bought this beautiful, huge Titanic model that he loves, and he takes so good care of his stuff. It's kind of hot right now, so he has his fan going. He's into SpongeBob galore. He is a SpongeBob fanatic completely, so you'll see a lot of SpongeBob stuff. That's his fold-out table where he sees his tablet or uses his computer, his laptop, or he eats on it. So yeah, this is his huge dog cage for his dogs. They're outside now, but when they come in to sleep there, and then he has a lot of stuff. We're going to hang this up when we get a chance, but he's into the globe, so he has a globe. There's his tablet, and then he's just like me. He has a huge movie collection, and this is his dirty clothes. So he has everything from every DVD that came out of SpongeBob, all the Land Before Time collection, Titanic, Home Alone. Oh my God, it goes on and on and on. He keeps it really neat. It's organized. He knows where everything's at. There was his old tablet. We just got him a new iPad. So you see he likes Titanic, so he has a lot of stuff Titanic. He likes his calendar, more SpongeBob stuff, his TV. This is the matching furniture to those end tables that I have in my living room. It also got a little damage, so it's another thing that my husband's going to refinish. He has a shelf for his shoes and some more electronics. And there's his closet with his... I just bought him these cubbies because his toys used to be in bins and he could never see where things were at, how much he had or anything. So I got him these bins to keep it neat, and we're going to label either SpongeBob toys, dinosaurs, or Titanic, whatever. We're going to label it so he knows exactly. He would know without the label. He's that smart. But I think it would be nice to use my labeler and say, hey, SpongeBob toys, dinosaurs. So we got 3 of them, and that's all he needed. He gave away a lot of toys to some kids, and you know, he just kept all the ones that he really wanted and was really playing with. So those are his clothes. So that's it. And you see how the rooms have carpet. I love this carpet. So you like your room, baby boy?
Yeah.
It's nice. And he keeps it clean. He keeps it organized. He knows where everything's at. He's just loving the change. He loves that it's a different room and that the window faces the side and he can see the sun. It's so important for him to see the sun. So that's it. That's his room. Thank you for letting us see your room, baby boy. Then this is my daughter room, which at the old house used to be my daughter's room. So they made a switch because they wanted a change. They wanted something different. They wanted to be excited. And we brought my son over here a few times because he couldn't decide. Change is really hard with autism kids or people, you know, autism adults. Change is like the worst thing ever. So we had to bring him over a few times to see if this is what he really wanted, if he wanted to keep the same room or if he really wanted to make this change. And he finally made his decision. My daughter was happy because that would allow her to also have a change. And she needed, the rooms are the same, but it seems like this one is a little bit bigger. But it was perfect for each of them. So this is her. She has a lot of stuff. This is where she does her homework or is on, you know, she has a YouTube channel too. She does makeup videos. So this is where she does her makeup, all that stuff, because she has her mirrors. She has her computer stuff here. It's a lot more makeup here. She has some stuff still in boxes that she has to see what she wants to do with them. A lot of flowers that she got for different celebrations in her life. You can see a lot of makeup there and some photos of her. That's her dancing. She's going to college for dancing, major in dancing theater of the arts, something to that effect. I never get it right. So those are pictures of her dancing. That's pictures of her with her boyfriend, Jacob. My older daughter is into photography, so she took these pictures of them. And then these are pictures again, also with her boyfriend, Jacob, just at different times. She loves teddy bears. Her blanket, I don't think she had time to get ready because she had one class for 3 hours this morning. She came home to take a break to eat something. Then she had to rush off to her second class. So it's a little messy on her bed, but you can see she has her shoes. It's like she was trying to decide because her second class is like stagecraft, and she has to build a lot of stuff for the stage for the dancers. And so sometimes she has to change shoes. She can wear flip-flops for like the first class. Second class, because she's building and stuff, she has to wear tennis shoes. So I forget what shoes she chose, but her bed is usually really, really neat. She's going to kill me for sure in her room like this, but it's not too bad. It's just a little unorganized because she had to rush off to her second class. But usually this bed is really neat. Her pillows and teddy bears look really nice. But see, she brought some homework from her first class. She took a new inhaler, you can tell, and she changed her hairstyle so you can see the bobby pins. That's her inhaler. So I think she pulled out a new one because that one is there. And then she has her, I forgot what you call this chart. It's about, I forgot what you call it. It's a chart about things and people that mean a lot to her, like her dogs. She has a dog named Rudy and Jake. They're little Chiweenies. Her boyfriend, us, her family. Those are pictures that she did on the computer with her and her boyfriend. And then she has her calendar here for like, you know, things she has to remember for school or for home or whatever. And then more pictures of her and her boyfriend Jacob. They just make a great couple. I mean, they're both going to college. He also works as a mechanic, so you know they're both doing really, really good. This is her TV and her stand, a little dusty, but it's because it's glass. She has to almost dust this thing every day, or it looks like she hasn't done it in weeks. It's a little dusty, but trust me, she always cleans it daily and keeps it clean. She'll probably do that when she get back from work. But it has her Xbox, her PlayStation, her sound bar, her printer, her flute thing, just all kinds of stuff. So, and this is her calendar from Markiplier. She loves Markiplier. I won't show you too much of it because I don't want them to get in trouble. So it looks like she has some organizing to do in the closet. It was just neat yesterday. I don't know what, maybe she was rumbling through because she changed her clothes. But this is how it usually looks. Neat. So yeah, so I won't show you too much of Markiplier because, let me cover it maybe. So that's Markiplier. She's definitely into Markiplier. This is her calendar. She also likes Somo. So she went to see him in concert. She loves it. That was her graduation hat. So yeah, this is also carpet. This is her little dog cages. She has to, I think when she took them out to take them outside, they kind of rolled on the pee pad. You know, she puts them there. They pee outside, but she puts them there just in case they have an accident. So nothing happens to the carpet. We're really trying to take care of it as we do with everything that we have, everything that means something. We just really take care of our stuff. Let me put it that way. I've always been that way all my life, and I instilled that in my kids. Please take care of your stuff. Nobody's going to take care of it like you. Treasure it so it lasts a long time. So I think when she got them out, it kind of rolled up the pee pad. But we just bought them new beds. So yeah, that's pretty much my daughter's room. So I'll take a back look. So she loves, and her room faces the backyard. You can see our umbrella back there. So now we're going to my room. So this is the entrance to my room. And here's my jewelry box with all my watches and my jewelry. I've had this for so long. My mom gave it to me before I died. It also needs to be refinished, but you know, I tried to part with it and get a new one, but it never worked out. I think my mother does not want me to get rid of it, and I don't really want to either, but I really need a new one. It's I've had it for like, my mom's been gone 20 years, so maybe 20 plus years. So, but you know, I've tried so many times. I've kept it for like 19 years, and with the last year or two, I've tried to, you know, give it to people that I think would, you know, appreciate it or enjoy it, and it just, nobody wants it. And it's really good furniture, other than it needs to be a little refinished here. But it was just a sign to me that my mother wanted to stay with me, and she usually would tell me, Oh, stop it. Don't keep all that stuff. You have me in your heart. You have videos and pictures of me, and you have the memories. So please, if it's not working, get rid of it. I know she would say that, but for some reason she wants this to stay. I really believe that. So anyway, it has my jewelry from necklaces to earrings, a couple of my hats, jewelry, watches, bracelets, and then over here I have some more watches. On another watch stand, my Bluetooth, and then I have some chocolate roses that my kids gave me, and then all this is my makeup. So I have 2 things of palettes, and I have palettes in the acrylics drawer as well, lipsticks, mascara, you name it. I have it in all 4 of these acrylic drawers because there are 4, except one's on top of the other. So it's 4 of them that I have, and it has all my makeup, and this first drawer also has makeup. I'm trying to get an organizer where I could put all of my makeup in one place. Of course, I'll keep this up here because I love my acrylic drawers and my palettes and stuff to be displayed on my dresser. But I have a lot of makeup in this drawer. It's full to the top. But I want a particular simple organizer just to have it there, and I could use this drawer for other things. So yeah, I have some palettes here, and I have another jewelry roll out thing here with more watches. I have my perfumes, my mirror tray, some of my brushes, more makeup, more palettes. This is my husband's little corner. He has his jewelry box for his watches, his wallet and stuff, his colognes. That's my mirror, but I have to keep it on that side because I don't have no space. This is my TV stand with my TV electronics in there. This mirror is going to go up above my bed. This was actually above my husband's computer, and the picture frame was actually above my bed, but I'm going to switch. I think the picture frame from our dear friend belongs more in a living room, and this belongs more in a room. But I just have to find the right nails, but it's going to go up there. My room also faces the backyard, which I love. We have patio chairs, a picnic table that my husband built. If you can see it with the umbrella, we sit out here. This blue thing tarp, it has a stereo, so we sit out here and play music. My husband just did barbecue last night. So we sit out here and just enjoy music and barbecue food and some drinks. It's really a nice size yard. So, and then I have to figure out a connection because this is barely reaching the end table. It's my husband's fan. And then he puts his phone and whatever. He has a few things up there. This is my bed. I had a zebra bedding set, but I burnt my comforter on accident. So I got rid of it, and I still have the matching pillow. So I'm going to get rid of this matching pillow and just put in the hallway closets. So when guests come over and they sleep on that couch bed, if they want to use a long pillow instead of just 2 or 4 different pillows, that can be an extra pillow as well. And I'm going to get the matching. They do have one that matches this comforter, but it has white with this color in it. So I'm going to go to the store and get that to match this comforter. I bought this whole new bedding when I came to this house because I wanted new stuff, fresh stuff. It was a new house. I wanted some updated new looks. I'm still not finished. I'm constantly thinking, like, I want a new headboard. I want a different headboard. I want different matching end tables, nightstand tables, and possibly maybe a different dresser. I want like a whole furniture that matches. I want the headboard to match the nightstands, to match the dresser, and I want a Chester drawer for my husband so he could have his own dresser, his own space. Right now he uses these 3 drawers and I use these 3 drawers. And so we need more space. So that's one of the ideas that I'm going to do for an update to my room, is a matching bedroom set and stuff like that. And I'm going to buy, there's another comforter just like this. They only have 2 colors, this and a beautiful pink. I'm going to go back and get the pink. And I got the matching pillow cases and the matching bed sheets right here. So I'm going to also do that for the pink when I get the pink comforter. So when I'm washing this one, I have another set to put on. And then when this is clean and the other one gets dirty, I can switch. Plus I'll buy more comforters to have more options. But yeah, I love this comforter. It feels like a down comforter. It's so soft and cozy and comfy, and it fits my bed perfect than those other, it fits my bed a whole lot better because they always say full/queen, but when I get those comforters in those sizes, for some reason it doesn't cover one side of the bed. So it really doesn't fit a queen. It would be perfect for a full, but I have a queen bed. So when I bought this one, it said full/queen as well. And I thought, oh no, it's not going to fit the whole bed. I'm going to go through this, but I love the look of it. I love the feel of this comforter. And it really covers both sides of the bed, which I love. It really covers. This might be a little bit longer on this side than this one, but it covers it. You don't see the mattress. You don't see the box spring, all that good stuff. So yeah, so this was a pleasant surprise, and I love it. Like I said, it feels like a down comforter, and I bought the matching sheets with the matching pillowcases, except I didn't get the pillow, so I had to use this one in the meantime, and then I got plenty of teddy bears. But I only put these two because it's always so hard to get them off the bed at night. So until I find a good spot for them, I'll bring the others out. But this is me, and this is my husband. I got this for Mother's Day. It plays a Mother's Day song in Spanish. So it's supposed to represent me and my husband. And so, yeah, those are the nightstands. Mine's have, you probably seen this in my old video. So pretty much a lot of this is still the same, except my bed, I think, was in a different, my bed was actually, the headboard was at the window because it was summer and I like the fresh air. But now we're getting into fall, and my husband really prefers the bed this way because he feels if somebody comes in an accident and he is not fully dressed, or he just wants some more privacy, he feels like the bed is not the first thing you see when you walk in the door. So he really loves it this way. So we decided, because it's carpet and we're not going to be able to change the furniture around a lot like I used to, that we needed to pick the perfect spot because it's going to be there for a good while. So yeah, so pretty much my last video of my room tour, you'll see a lot of similarities, but some things have changed. My nightstand still has my tablet, my laptop, a lot of pens and just mementos. I always have my thing of water at night, and my cell phone usually is here charging. There's still my son. I love that year. My mom still there. My closet. Still have my cubbies for my shoes, my purses. Some are hanging on the hangers. Some are up here. More shoes up here, just clothes, just regular stuff. This is my husband's side. So not too much difference. Same thing. So yeah, so next time you'll see, I'll probably put a picture in or show you an update of how this mirror looks up here. And so see the carpet. I'm loving the carpet. We haven't had a carpet in 18 years. The house that we lived in for 14 years had all wood flooring. And this house that we lived across the street, we lived 4 years, all wood flooring. And so we haven't had carpet in a long time, and I forgot what it felt like, but I always knew I would prefer carpet, at least in the rooms. And when they told me they were doing carpet in the rooms, I thought, oh my God, that's so exciting. It really does make a difference. Let me tell you, it makes your room feel warm and cozy. It kind of can make your room feel a little bit smaller, but that's okay. It's not a biggie. But it definitely makes your room feel warm, fuzzy, cozy. I don't know what word. I could go on and on to try to describe it, but it really makes your room feel, I'm looking for the perfect word, just so much nicer, more warmer, more cozier, more fuzzier. It makes the room, it's a difference. You feel the difference in the air. You feel the difference. Even in my bed was always comfy, but it feels even more comfortable now. And I know it's with the help of the comforter, but I know the carpet makes a big difference. So I am so excited that we have carpet. So that's my room. And then I'm going to show you, my dogs are barking for a reason. Last room is the bathroom. I wanted this top to be down so you can see the top that I have. So this is a sink with the mirror, and it has our toothbrushes, our soap, my son's Sonic Care toothbrush, plus he has the SpongeBob one with his little cup to do his mouth rinsing. And then we have our Febreze, gotta have that. My favorite lotion, Jergens, and then a towel to clean. I always leave a towel there so everybody can wipe down after they're done if they make a mess. My son's gel, and then some mouthwash, some powder, deodorant, Vaseline and stuff over here. So we bought these two new shelves, this new shelf and this new shelf. I had a metal shelf, but it was so old that it was, I'm trying to shut this real quick. Oh my God. Somebody opened it. Anyway, I had metal shelves, and I had them for so long that they were kind of rusting. So I thought, nope, new house, I'm going to buy new shelves. So I bought this. First, I bought this one right here. And this one I like for our reserves. It holds all the extra toilet paper, our Q-tips, extra shampoos, conditioners, body washes, mouthwashes, extra toothbrushes. So when it's time to replace a toothbrush, you know, anybody in the family could grab an extra toothbrush. Usually we have soap, but we're out of soap right now, so I gotta go replace it. Some new face cloths, some hair accessories down there. So that's what I bought that for. And then I saw the matching shelf, and I thought, gotta have it. So then I went and got this one, and it holds different baskets. This is my basket here. These two are mine. Have mousses, hairspray, hair conditioners, makeup, wipes, you name it. So those two are mine, plus the acrylic drawers that holds more of my makeup and foundations. This is my daughter's, holds her makeup and her brushes and stuff that she needs. This is my husband's, which holds his shaving cream, his shaving machine and stuff. And I usually have one for my son, but he doesn't really keep much in the bathroom, but I'm gonna make him some space for one for him. I'm probably gonna be a small one for him, because he doesn't have a lot of stuff. Or probably he can share with my husband. No, but I think I'll really get him his own. These are shower curtains. Over there I had an ocean theme, so it was blue and grays. So we're still, this is an off-white or beige wall color. So we're going to keep that. But I can always change if I decide for a different color, different theme. I can, because it'll still match the walls. But that's our curtain for now. It has blue and grays. And then it has the blue top for the toilet. And our little garbage can there. I love the flooring. It's tile. Over there was an linoleum. We had to replace it because the water gets in the cracks. And when we moved there, it wasn't a new one. It was a real old one that had been damaged already. So we ended up just saying, we want our place to be nice, so we'll replace it ourselves. So we did. And then, you know, that one with time just started kind of because of the leak of the water. But I'm so glad when they told me they were doing tile. It's easier to clean. It's quality. It lasts longer. The leaks won't damage it as much as linoleum. It just was so much better. I was so happy when they said, nope, the bathrooms will be tile. So that's our bathroom right there. So yeah, it's simple, but it's nice. We love it. Yeah, and then I have a hanger in the back that hangs towels or clothes or whatever. So that's our bathroom. Hope you like. And then what I liked as well is we got this toilet. You push it on here instead of the normal one that you would push here. You push it on here, and it has let me see if I get close. It has one drop and it has two drops, which means if you go number 1, pee, you push this one. If you go poo-poo, you push 2 for going number 2. You know how they always say, I gotta go number 2. So I thought that was pretty neat. I love the toilet that they put in here for us. So they did a lot of stuff for putting us in mind, because we really take care of our houses, and they knew that. So they wanted to give us the best. And of course, the stuff that we add, I want it to be the best as well. Even the lamp I like better. It was a different whole thing over there. So yeah, love my bathroom. This is the bathroom closet, which we just keep our towels, extra comforters, extra pillowcases, my spa bath thing, just different thing. And down here is our dirty clothes. So we need to buy new baskets. My son has his own and we have one, but it's not, you know, really enough for all of us. My daughter has her own as well, but these are just extra stuff that we wanted to wash before we place them, so we have them there. So that's pretty much it. This video is really long. I'm sorry, but I really wanted to give you a really detailed update of our new house. We are happy here. We feel peaceful. And what I love the most is where we used to live, which you can probably see from here. And I told you there's a laundromat. We used to always have trouble with people crossing our yards because it didn't have a front fence. I used to always have to come out and say, please respect the yard. This is our yard. Stop crossing the yard to get to the laundromat. So I had to deal with that. They were going between our cars. And then the laundromat, people washing 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, couples arguing, slamming the door at each other, smoking. And you're not supposed to smoke in there, but the smoke would hit my daughter's side window. My kids have asthma. It was just a constantly war and battle. I like the house itself. even though I like this house better because the flooring and the carpet, everything is better quality. It's different. It's brand new. So I love it. But I don't miss that. I don't miss the crossing of my yard and having to battle. I don't miss the noise and the smoking of the people in the laundromat. So over here, there's no reason for anybody to cross our yard. There's no laundromat. It's us and a neighbor of ours, which is really sweet. To the left side of us is a private property. It's no renting. It's a friend of ours, and he's also a mechanic. So it's somebody we can trust and that we can feel peaceful living next to. Our neighbor is really sweet. So, and then after that is a field, is an empty field. So it's really, really private over here. And we have landscaping. There's no reason for anybody to come nowhere near our yard whatsoever. Barely walk the sidewalk. So we really love that difference. That's the one that was a deciding factor. Yes, we'll take it. You know, we really weren't ready to move, and we didn't want to move because moving is hard. We're still getting the last stuff. We're still doing the last cleanup of the old house, still getting the last stuff like from the yard. And we've been at it for 2 weeks since the Friday before Labor Day. So I like to live at places for many years, as long as I can, you know, because moving is exhausting. It's hard, but it was for a good reason. At first I was like, when the owner said, can you move across the street? It's going to be newer. It's going to be better. And it gives me a chance to fix this place to sell. I was like, oh my God, are you kidding? But then as me and my husband thought about it, we thought it was a perfect idea, especially because of the privacy and not having to deal with the laundromat or people crossing our yard and it being new and better. And it was just all around, yes, we'll take it. It's a perfect idea. So we're happy from the outside to the inside. I'll give you another quick view. Dining room, living room, and of course, kitchen and bedrooms. I'm not gonna open my son's room again. So yeah, nice. We love it. We're happy. We're at peace. God willing, we could stay here a very long time because they are selling this property. They are buying it as occupied, so they know that people do live here. So, and we're locked into a year lease, even though we were been here 4 years and we were now on a month-to-month. The owner put us on a year lease so that we can at least be safe for a year. I hope that the new owners allow us to continue living here and that they don't make us move. But some people like to buy property, you know, to move themselves and a family member in because it is a duplex. Some people take it as a business opportunity where they could rent it out and make money. And so they're selling it for $385,000, which is, if I had the money, I would buy the duplex because I could live in one and make money off of the other, and it's just a perfect business opportunity. So I just hope that the new owners are nice and respectful and that they allow us to continue living here. If not, the worst come to be, we would have to move in a year. If they just want it for them and for their family, that would be the worst case scenario. But you have to do what you have to do, and that will be what we have to do. I'm praying that that's not the case, that we can continue living here, especially since it was so hard and exhausting and we really like the place. But whatever God feels that he wants for us, it's not meant for us to be here, he'll move us. If it is, he'll make it to where we can be here. So I just put my faith in God and take it from there. Anyway, thanks for looking at my new house tour. I hope you like what you see. Like I said, I'm going to be updating, and as I'm updating and changing, I will share that with you. If you have any ideas, let me know. But until then, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell so you can get a heads up on every time I upload a video. A lot of videos are to come. I know I've said that for a while now, but every time I have plans and ideas to make certain videos, like my live series, I'm still going to do that. And just so much more makeup stuff, more of everything, more blogging about my life. Something happens to where I can't get back to doing it. But now that we're settled, I think that everything will work out okay. So look forward to all those videos. Again, thank you so much for watching, and until the next video, take care.